Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Align Oracle YouTube channel. Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your money career reading for the week of October 3rd through 9th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and they're general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody. So please do take what is for you. Leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to my amazing channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, well, happy first Friday in October. I hope everything is going fabulous in your world. I hope you've had a wonderful week. Also, I don't know, let me know what you're thinking about the daily videos. We just started Wednesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is the third. There will be one tomorrow on Saturday, a timeless reading. And then next week, I feel like I might do it all of October, but we're going to see. It's kind of exhausting, the different schedules, switching it up. It's not how I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier, and it's only been a couple of days. So we're going to see how this comes through or how it pans out. If it's just going to be like this next week through Wednesday or the month. This is, jumping cards. This feels like a change that was needed. Okay, independence coming through here. Even if it's just to kind of shake things up a little bit. We got the Tower card coming out a lot in the readings. And it feels like this is kind of like that shake up. Like it's been feeling like something needs to be shaken up a little bit. And so that is what it is here. 4 Pentacles here. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And the Empress, Ace of Swords, 9 of Cups. There's a lot of big energy coming through here. Aquarius, there could be a partnership coming through. You have independence here, but the 2 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So we're going to see what that is all about here within this money and career reading for you this week. It feels like I'm doing things backwards. I think that's the biggest thing about this, doing the videos every day. It just feels like I'm doing things backwards. And sometimes going backwards feels like the craziest thing, but other times it's like, you know what? Maybe I need to go back and see kind of where it was or bring it back to kind of a space and see kind of how things would fit together moving forward if I did it a little bit different. I don't know. That sounds really weird, but I don't know, counterintuitive even. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. You have independence. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. Ooh, so this is really coming into this energy of really knowing where your money is, where it's going, and not trusting others with it during this time. Somebody feels like they might actually not have your best interest at heart, okay? It feels very... I just have to say what I'm getting slimy. The energy just feels slimy. It feels like you need to or would benefit from really taking back control of your finances in your own hands, independently yourself. You could delegate that out. You could have somebody and really look into it. Don't just take the message coming through here. Don't take that take it with a grain of salt. But really look and investigate, research, look into, kind of see where your accounts are at yourself, okay? There's times where I hear people say, oh yeah, I really have somebody send me the information, the deeds, the details of my business every day or of my finances every day. I'm really into it. I really track it and stuff and what have you. But it feels very much like this needs to be a you person or a you job only. Only you need to do this because it feels like, Aquarius, there's slimy energy around you, okay? This is getting kind of deep. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this because I am not an advisor. I am not in a position for that. Really look yourself for that, but you need to make sure. I don't know why that word need coming through here, okay? The word need keeps coming through here. yeah, make sure that you and your finances are safe and intact. Okay, so if you're trusting somebody outside of yourself, an accountant or I don't know, even right, to do that for you, really check into it yourself, because it does feel like there could be some sideways stuff happening. Okay, don't depend on others right here. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups. We're going to get to that. So that's very interesting that this energy is coming through. Okay, you've got the Two of Wands here also. So you've got 2 2, and then right here at the split is the 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, 4 of Pentacles here, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so you have the Two of Wands coming in here within this Aquarius. This energy with that Two of Wands is an energy of really taking kind of first steps to really plan for your future, but also know what it is that's going on. Okay, first, before you can begin to plan, Aquarius, you have to take the first step, right? This is the Two of Wands. You have to take that first step. You have to really look at things, right? And then know where you're beginning from and know where your next step, or planning that next step, what that would be. Okay, looking at your kind of financial future, your long term. That's what this is all about, right? Some of you really have a nest egg built up as far as your finances go. Some of you have really been working your ass off, or your fingers to the bone, laying the foundation for this. And it would be awful to find out that something slimy or crazy has been happening that you didn't even know about. Okay, so really moving into this energy of knowing where your money is, where it goes, and kind of how it is looking as far as that long-term financial planning, the foundations that you've been laying, and the people that you have been entrusting. Okay, again, I don't know if I'm going to post this video or upload this video, just because this is not my space, right? This is outside of my scope as a reader here on YouTube, but just really pay attention, find out, get more information. Okay, now you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a very smart, very wise, very successful energy, a person who really knows that's like they're a wise investor. They are an encouraging mentor. People really look up to them. And this is coming through as your energy here, Aquarius, for this message. You're reaching the financial milestones. You've been saving, you've been investing wisely. You've really been in this space of building that financial security. Spirit wants to make sure that there's not somebody indulging in the background on your dime. Okay. Yeah, this is not at all how I expected this message to go, but you, Aquarius, are very smart. That King of Pentacles energy, very much know the ins and outs of that. And delegation, letting other people handle things, is beautiful. It takes it off your plate, takes it out of your hands, so you can really invest the time and your finances and your intellect in the spaces that bring the best ROI, right? But for this, there is somebody who may be indulging in that King of Pentacles energy on your behalf. Okay, so Spirit really wants you to look at that. Now that Four of Pentacles is coming through, that 2 plus 2 equaling the 4 here. Okay, somebody is very much taking advantage of that secure energy that you have built. It feels like, okay, this is going to be for very few people. All right, again, I don't know if I'm going to post this or upload this, because it's very specific and it feels very out of my scope again, but somebody, it could just be one of you, needs to hear this, needs to look. This Four of Pentacles is avoid collaborations, avoid having other people, or too many, what is it, too many chefs in the kitchen, or too many hands in the honey pot. I don't know why that's coming through here, because I don't talk like that, but it just feels like, or in the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is avoid that, Aquarius, at this time, at all costs. There's an imposter in the mix. It feels very much with this Four of Pentacles. That's why that that 2 plus 2 is equaling 4 here. Okay. This is, it's not good. I don't know how else to put it. Five of Pentacles. See, you've got the Pentacles. You've got the Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles coming through here, okay? Five of Pentacles, right? Being left out in the cold. Somebody really having that energy of hardship, right? Of being kind of not knowing or being outcast or things happening that you're not seeing, you're not aware of. This is that energy, Aquarius, of poverty, of debt, of bankruptcy, right? Of tight finances or financial problems that you didn't have, that you didn't know that you were having potentially. That right, that independence. Again, this says manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others, okay? This Five of Pentacles is that potential that somebody may just be kind of indulging. Again, that came through here, leaving you out in the cold. You don't even know that all of this is happening, and you may just find out, Aquarius, that you're in a different financial state than you thought that you were. Not by your doing, though, okay? This one is very, very heavy, but they're very specific, okay? You also have the Knight of Swords coming through, okay? Very specific. I feel very nervous about this, and I'm sure you do too, okay? So this is asking you to focus, right? Focus on getting things done, focus your attention, focus on finding out, focus on getting details, focus on getting, right, making the big moves to rectify this, if this is in fact for you, if this message is for you, okay? Take action towards rectifying this, Aquarius, before it ruins you. I'm so sorry. This message is not, it's your message, not mine, but it feels very heavy and very difficult, okay? It feels like a very heavy, difficult time as far as finances go. You have worked, you've done whatever you have done to build this nest that you may be building, to have this, lay this financial kind of foundation, building, growing. Spirit really needs this to come through for you to hear this, Aquarius, so that's not all lost, okay? Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming potentially is that Two of Cups. This is a partnership that has potentially gone sideways with you and whoever it is that you have entrusted to assist you within this. Okay, this 2 plus 2 equals 4. It keeps coming up like that. So it was potentially gone sideways here, Aquarius. This is really this space of choosing between kind of your truth and what you know, right? And the good relationships with colleagues, the helpful business partnerships, and what isn't, right? What's balanced, what's secure, and what is not financially secure or balanced, that what is stressing you out and or what is draining you, okay? This is what you don't see coming. There's going to be a moment of truth, a moment of reckoning that's coming through, Aquarius, and it's going to be something that you need to make a very big decision on, okay? Wow. I don't know. Outside of my scope here. We'll see if I post this, okay? Let's go ahead and see what the last card is. You have Calvin Klein coming through here, okay? Calvin Klein. Many, if not most people, know the brand Calvin Klein. They know who Calvin Klein is. Maybe do some research. Maybe I'll do some research. Maybe there's a potential that Calvin Klein has been in a position such as this at some point, because he is a very, very big designer. He's very big in the fashion world, right? People do the Calvin Klein ads, the underwear models, right? The handsome guys, the beautiful gals, whatever it is. So potentially this has happened within that. Maybe there is something within Calvin Klein. I don't know. I'll check after the message here, after the reading comes through. But potentially Calvin Klein has had something within this kind of energy that has been public. Maybe there's something within that or his story that can assist you in this. Or maybe Calvin Klein is somebody to model within this. Ooh, very fitting, as he has models that model his clothes. Ooh, that's, yeah. Anyway, Let's go ahead and see what the message is here. So our first one here is how to make money. It says take risks and have a press statement ready. Okay. So I hopefully that isn't what this person is doing, is taking risks and then being like, oh, public apology. I hope that's not it for you here, Aquarius. But you're being reminded that you can take risks, that you can stand up independently, take risks within your own finances, within your own future, and know that you don't have to be apologetic. So if this has to do with that potential partner or that person, that partnership, or whoever this has to do with, if this resonates with you, Aquarius, you do not have to be apologetic for kind of giving them the middle finger when they have been basically effing you. Does that make sense? I don't know why feels like it's going off the rails here. Okay. Let's get on to the second part here. This here is how to keep hold of the money, find real meaning in innuendo. Ooh, that's kind of what, right? Yeah. Find real meaning in innuendo. I love that. Okay. And your third part is how to give it meaning. Outrage into art form. Outrage into art form. Okay. There is going to be outrage, it feels like, very much coming through within the specific energy for you, Aquarius, but I do hope that this assists you in one way or another with that Calvin Klein energy. And also behind, maybe there's something that has to do with a specific cologne, or maybe there is a white tie or a black suit kind of dinner where information about your specific situation, or maybe it's perfume, or this specific kind of energy or person or whatever spills out. Maybe you are going to find out some information and there's going to be outrage potentially at that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not. Otherwise, also feel free to hit that subscribe button right down below and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.